Guys, I just want to pop on quick to share some thoughts that were on my mind today. So, this morning I actually met up with someone that's always been very special in my life. He's been a mentor, past coach that drove me into even getting into this field. Some of you have heard about him. I talked about him at my seminar I did a year or so ago at Functional. So I met with him and we kind of talked about some different things, with things that get in the way when you have a goal or when you're self-sabotaging yourself. And then I thought about it a little bit more after I got home and kind of looked online a little bit and did some self-development stuff. And I kind of narrowed it down to four things that can get in the way. And let me know if some of these things are affecting you as well. So the four things I think are comparison, judgment, blame, and then just zoning out. So the first one I want to talk about a little bit is blame. So when I talk about blame, a lot of people blame something else for them not reaching their goals. Okay, you may blame your husband or your kids, or your job or something that has happened to you. Because of this, I cannot reach my goal. It's their fault. It's because of that. How about instead of that, how about you switch it around and say, you know what, because this happened to me, I'm going to prove that I can do this. So use that as fuel to reach your goal. You know what I'm saying? So happiness is really in our own hands, and we can't really rely on other people to make us happy. Sometimes we just need to take the steps and reach out to the people that we know will lift us up and go from there. And then with that, find those people around you that just lift you up. Do you find yourself hanging around with more negative people? And then all of a sudden you find yourself doing negative things, having negative thoughts, maybe not giving 100% as you used to. So surround yourself with those different people that lift you up, that push you, that inspire you, that you leave a meeting with them and you just feel ready to take on the world and try new things and you're just happy about life. Stay away from those people that you leave and you're just like, oh my God, I feel miserable. Just stay away. Find those people that just make you happy and go towards them. So another thing I think is a problem is comparison and judgment. And a lot of this I kind of linked to social media. Have you ever picked up your phone and just started scrolling through Facebook? You're just looking for likes, looking for different comments. You find all these awesome family pictures of other people, and you find yourself comparing yourself and your family to them. Remember that everybody posts their happy times on Facebook, right? So nobody has a really crappy day. Well, some people do. But most people don't have a really crappy day, have really crappy things happen to them, and then post it all over Facebook. So you may not be seeing the negative sides to their life. You're only looking at their happy times, right? So keep that in mind as you're scrolling through. And then when you're scrolling through and you find yourself comparing yourself to those people, take a step back and log out of Facebook. Step around, acknowledge, be in the present, acknowledge your family, maybe your kids, maybe your pets, maybe your spouse, maybe your boyfriend, girlfriend. Whatever it is, take a step off and just go, I am judging myself right now. I'm comparing myself to others, and this is not doing me any good. And on a side note, you may have noticed I switched rooms here. My kids just got off the bus, and this house turns into a crazy zoo when 4 little children get off the bus in this house. So you may hear them screaming in the background. I apologize. And then the next thing is judgment. This kind of goes along with the social media thing and the comparison. I find that a lot of people are judging themselves. They have a lot of thoughts going in their head that's just sabotaging them towards their goals. So if you aren't reaching your goals, why aren't you reaching your goals? What is sabotaging you from reaching your goals? Do you think other people are judging you? Are you worried about what other people think? Is it because you're scrolling through Facebook and you're judging yourself based on everybody else's positive posts and happy lives and whatnot? So, take a step back. Another thing that I found is some of the people that judge the most and are doing that vocally are usually the people that are most afraid of being judged themselves. So think about that for a moment. Let's sum this up, right? What triggered me to make this video? Why did these things come to mind today? So like everybody, for the last several months, I've been going through a bit of a rough patch. Okay, so you guys like to hear that your coaches are real, right? We're not fake. Our lives aren't perfect all the time. Had some health stuff go on that was pretty crappy. So that affected a lot of things, and things are looking a lot better now, right? So I thought the other day I was driving down to Redwood to work, and I thought I need to snap out of this. Like, things gotta take a different path and get better, and it's up to me to make this happen. I thought about it for a little bit, and I realized the one person that I know in my past when I've gone through stuff, I've been able to reach out to outside my family, outside of friends, social network. I know that one person, that mentor that I can reach out to and just really be real with, right? So I decided I'm gonna text him and say let's meet up and connect. So that's how I started this video. I met up with him this morning, right? And like I knew would happen, got re-inspired. Things are just looking a lot better, right? So I was thinking about what are a couple of things that I took upon myself to do to get myself back on the right path. So first, I connected with that person and did that. Second of all, I thought about what makes me really happy. What are those things that make me happy? Christmas makes me really happy. And then, Alec, we got 6 inches of snow on Friday. So I put up the Christmas tree. We don't normally do that till after Thanksgiving, but there's no law that says you can't put up the Christmas tree a little bit early. It snowed. It feels like winter here. So me and my kids, we put up the Christmas tree, and now I get to enjoy looking at Christmas lights every night, and that makes me happy. Another thing that makes me happy is country music. So I've been listening to that a lot. Some people will say that it brings them down because they're depressing, but for me it lifts me up. It makes me think, takes me on a little bit deeper level than just the rap nonsense, just singing to sing music, right? Not that I don't like that. I like all types of music, but country music makes me happy. So been listening to country music a lot more. And we're actually going to a Dustin Lynch concert next weekend that I'm super excited about, and that is going to make me really happy. And the last thing is some self-development and some learning. I know that I do better. I'm a better coach. I'm a better person. I'm a better mom. When I read, when I look into stuff, when I research, and get my mind moving, and I'm not just zoned out and doing the day-to-day thing. So this afternoon when I got home, I did that. I opened a book and I did some self-development, some journaling, some different stuff to kind of find myself again and re-inspire that passion. All right, let's finish this off. My kids are bellowing that they're hungry and knocking at the door and fighting and screaming. You can't hear it because I keep retaking the video every time they come to the door. So let's finish this off. So on a final note, my words of wisdom, words that I try to live by in my life, are just be kind, okay? Because everybody you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about, and I'm a firm believer of that. Through a coach at Functional, I get to talk to a lot of people. I get to hear a lot of stories. A lot of people are meeting stuff that they don't broadcast, and it just is a good rule of life to just be kind to people, be compassionate. And then we'll leave this with connect, inspire, be you, and be kind. We'll see you around the gym.